Hey y'all, are this afternoon. This is your buddy George Jones over here at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on Hey, let's shoot a new gun. So what's the new gun we're going to shoot today? Well, I ordered this gun online. It is a Traditions 50 caliber side-lock muzzleloader, as you can clearly see. It's a pretty cool gun. I saw it. I wanted to buy a brand new muzzleloader. I bought a brand new muzzleloader recently. It was a 50 caliber, like a Bobcat. I did a video on it. It's not posted yet. This is a Traditions 50 caliber made in Spain, 1 in 48 twist, black powder only. It's a semi-modern side-lock muzzleloader in that the stock is, there's a rubber butt plate on the back of it, a Monte Carlo style stock, very pronounced modern sporting style rifle, pistol grip on it. The rest of it is traditional style muzzleloader all the way out to the end. This is a 28-inch barrel, 50 caliber, 1 in 48-inch twist. It's got very nice buckhorn sights on it. Very nice buckhorn sights on it. It's got traditional brass blade out on the front of it. It came with a pretty chintzy ramrod that was made out of some kind of hollow plastic tubing stuff. I replaced it with one of these guys, I think this one's CVA, black plastic fiber, whatever, fiberglass, whatever it is, muzzle, ramrod. And I shot it a minute ago just to make sure it would fire. I did make one modification in that I replaced the number 11 nipple on it with a musket cap nipple. I like it a lot better. I like musket cap on anything that I can get it on, if I can, because it's a lot better ignition, a lot more reliable, and a lot easier to manipulate. You know, the little bitty old caps, and you got the musket cap is kind of big. Well, okay, let's shoot it. Let's see. I'm going to use 2FG pre-measured 70 grains of powder out of this thing, which is what I tested it with a minute ago. And I make these little guys up by rolling up strips of copy paper on a ramrod, piece of ramrod, and stapling the end and then folding over the other end and gluing it down with a hot glue gun. Works pretty good. Works all right. Get that in there. Take it out, make sure you ain't got none left in it. Bump your muzzle loader on the ground. Make sure you got all your powder down in there. Get you a patch. These are pre-lubricated factory-made pillow ticking patches. And I don't like them, just to tell you the truth. I've got a lot of them. I bought them. And it turns out I don't like them. And the reason why I don't like them is because they're little. And you've got to line that patch up just perfect on the barrel, and you've got to get that ball right in the middle. Now, and two, these patches are too thick to use a 490 ball with. So I'm using a 456 diameter ball. And it seems to shoot. I shot it at a swinging steel target down at 25 yards, and I hit it. I could hear it hit. The problem with black powder is by the time the black powder clears, a reactive steel target has stopped reacting. So if you're lucky enough to hear it hit, you know you've hit it. And the reason why I'm shooting a steel instead of paper is because our wonderful attendees over here at the Bergen has been nice enough to come over here with a couple of boxes of dove loads, and shoot the target backers to doll rags at close range with a shotgun. And left their shells laying everywhere, which is something the landowner absolutely hates. So I'll have to clean that mess up and repair those targets. It's, I hope they had fun. I consider it vandalism. All right. I have a 15-inch diameter round steel plate on the backstop at 50 yards. Let's see if I can hammer it with this guy. I think I can. I hit the 25-yard target a minute ago pretty good. Let's see how she shoots at 50. Shooting between two posts. And it's a swinging. That's good ignition right there, buddy. Let's see if we can get another one in it before we run out of time. Pop that open there. This is a good. I'm gonna make me a bunch of these for all the calibers I use. Put that down in there. All right. Bump your muzzle loader. Make sure all your powder's down in there. Get your ball. Get a patch. I'm going to quit using this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get me some thinner cotton material of some kind. And I'm going to get me some beeswax and melt it out on a pan and soak that thinner strip of material in beeswax and let it sit up. And then I'll have me a strip of patch material that I can put this ball on, and it don't matter how it goes. I can just cut it off and it'll be good. Range rod. I made this range rod out of I had an old shotgun rod and shotgun cleaning rod, aluminum, and I took an old ball starter head and put on there, and then put me a 40 Smith & Wesson case on the end of it, and it makes a real good range rod. You come over here and shoot muzzle loaders all the time, and it's nice to have a range rod. I like to cap at half cock if it's possible. That way it kind of eliminates a mistake you might make and have an accidental discharge trying to cap it from full cock. And pull cocker up there. See if I can get that steel plate down there. You can hear it ring. That's a good old gun right there. Wham! Somebody asked me the other day how I got into black powder shooting. And you've seen me. I'm shooting bell-fed machine guns and everything else. Well, I tell you who's to blame for it. Years ago when I was a kid, I used to do Civil War reenacting. And one of the people that we bought stuff from was a guy who was retired from the Army. Had spent a lot of time in Special Forces, had spent a lot of time in Vietnam, and was kind of tired of modern guns, but he still liked guns. He started a company in the old Baisley Hardware building in Somerset, which is not there anymore. He tore it down to build the Justice Center, called Black Powder World. And he sold everything, buddy. He duck foots and pepper box guns, you know, muzzle loaders, flint locks and side locks and Civil War, Rev War, modern muzzle loaders. They didn't have inlines in those days, you know, but all kinds of stuff, and worked on guns and did different things. His name was David Michael Rice. I'd love to see him now. I wished I knowed where he was. I hope he's still alive and well, just to tell you the truth. But I got hooked even worse. I mean, at the time, I was a powder monkey in a Civil War unit, artillery unit, you know, and I've still got the cannon bug. I mean, you know, you watch the 4th of July videos we do over here. I still got the cannon bug. But that's who's to blame. That's who's to blame for it. That's how I got started into it, big time, and I've been hooked ever since. And percussion revolvers, muzzle loaders, you know, I'm not too crazy about modern muzzle loaders like Knights and stuff like that. I like side lock traditional stuff. Well, all right then. That's a little demonstration of my new side lock muzzle loader. My traditions, they don't call it anything. It's just, you know, it's not really a Hawken or anything like that. It's just a Traditions 28-inch barrel, 1 48 twist, and it shoots pretty good. If you like side lock muzzle loader, you'd like this one. All right, then, that's about the size of it. Like-a-tate, surefire, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me no dollar in the Patreon bucket if you want to, and if you don't, well, I keep right on making content for you. God bless everyone. Be of good cheer. We've had poor leadership before. You know, we're going to get through it. Good leadership's coming back, I guarantee you. One way or the other. God bless everyone, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye now.